Oh, sorry, mate.
Okay, good evening. If you'd like a question, please raise your hand and we'll come around to as many as we can. We'll start at the front here with Sky Sports.
Thank you. Graham, your assessment of the performance tonight, first of all?
Well, I thought we were second best to a very, very good side. Obviously, we're not in a great moment ourselves, and even though it was a cagey sort of first 20 minutes, we couldn't attack the back line well enough. We couldn't attack as well as we'd like. I think Manchester City do it really well in terms of stopping you do that. But at the same time, we struggled. It's a fantastic first goal in terms of a strike from a direct free kick and then a strange penalty, and then he's caught in a position where it's 2-0. And you have to chase the ball against Manchester City and caught between trying to commit more men and not getting opened up. So the first half was painful and it was tough for us all. Second half we had to respond. I thought there were some positives there in terms of the young players. I thought they gave everything and showed their quality, but in the end we're disappointed because we've gone out the competition. As congratulations Man City, they deserve to win of course, and we're disappointed because we've gone out.
I know you spoke pre-match about needing time. Pep's just said essentially the same thing, but you're right, you do need time here. How much time do you think it will take to start turning some of the results around, if not some elements of the performance?
Well, I mean, the results in terms of the Premier League, I think we've lost 4 matches to Newcastle away. We just the last game before the World Cup, we had 9 players unavailable. We lost 1-0 to Arsenal. We lost on a bad day to Brighton, and I think we lost to Manchester City. So there's the teams we've lost to. But obviously, we've also drawn to Manchester United and Brentford, so the results in terms of in a small space of time aren't positive. Like I said, I've said before, you can make excuses and look for reasons, or you can say it isn't good enough, and both of those answers are correct. So we have to keep improving, stick together, because clearly we're suffering as a football club and it's not nice at all. But that's the way we're at the moment. That's where we are at the moment.
Nizar.
Hi Graham. Sorry to ask, but you said stick together, but in your way, and you could hear that there's some chance for the former manager, the former owner, things like that. How hard is it to turn things around as a squad and as a coaching staff when you've kind of got less like atmosphere around you as well?
Well, there's nothing for us to. We can't do anything apart from do our jobs better and work harder. And you understand the like I said, the supporters' frustration. That's understandable, and we respect that. But our job is to do our job and to keep working, see the situation for what it is. Of course, there's always other opinions and there's always negativity and criticism because the results haven't been positive, and that's part of the job. It's part of the challenge.
Obviously, you've got a huge amount of injuries, but were the senior players who were out there today, you happy enough with their attitude? Are you sure they were giving 100% playing for you, playing for the club?
Yes, I mean, like I said, this opponent is probably the worst opponent you can play when things aren't going very well, because they can make you look like you're not running or you're not trying, because the positional structure is brilliant. They use the full width of the pitch. They keep the ball. They make it difficult for you to put any pressure on them. So in the end, it's easy to do that. But I'm working with the players. I don't get any sense of any people with a poor attitude. Everyone wants to try and do better. I think there's support in the dressing room. It's just we're going through a bad moment, and sometimes when you have these moments, you need somebody to blame. You need something to blame, and I understand where that question comes from. But at the same time, we have to stick together and keep working.
Adam Newson.
Graham, just to shift it a little bit more back on football. I mean, what's the latest on Christian Pulisic, Raheem Sterling, and there was no Aubameyang on the squad today? What's the reason for that?
Christian just opened up his knee in the game the other day, so we're still sort of analysing it. It's going to be weeks, I would say, for him. Raheem just had an action first minute of the game, back heel that was a bit strange, and felt something in his hamstring. So again, we're analysing that. And Aubameyang has had just a tight back yesterday, so I wasn't able to travel.
Is there any idea of Raheem timescale-wise?
No, not at the moment, no.
Okay, last question today.
How hard is it to win those fans back that have lost faith or are losing faith? And how confident are you that you can do that, you can turn the situation around and win back those fans?
Well, it's always challenging in the Premier League, and it's always challenging here. I think I understand their frustration, and I understand when you look at the results and the team performance today. It's some far away from Manchester City. That's clear. We have to focus on the next day. We have to focus on the next match. We play on Thursday. It's an important game for us. We need to stay together as a group. We need to support each other, and I'm sure we'll get the support of the supporters when they see good performances and good results.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.